Hey, what's up? Hey, Yanni. Um, just going live, getting everybody in here. So, let me give it a minute for people to get in here because they're all over at my sister's right now while she's bashing me. She decided she's going to do a live with all these people going over there lying to her, and she's going along with it. She thinks it's funny to bully me. Hey, Yanni, how are you? Hey, Abigail. Hey, Blank Screen Dentist. Hey, Hillbilly 29. Hey, Sugar Boom Boom. Hey, Sleepless. Um, hey, Karen. Yeah, people think I don't see them over there saying stuff, but they are. Um, so my sister wants to continue the drama. Her and her boyfriend does. And she thinks it's funny and cute until he ends up in jail. Because I could have already put him, I could have already got a restraining order against him for what he done. Now, I've not mentioned her name and I've not mentioned his name, but they're obviously over there making fun of me with Justin and the rest of them. And I told her to stop, and she's ignoring me because she does it for clicks and views. And it's not funny. I'm going to end up having to take my mods that's over there because I, this is just not going to be good. I've asked her to stop. I've sent her messages after messages and told her to stop. And she continues on because she likes the clicks and views. And right now it's the popular thing to do to jump on to her sister. I wasn't going to come on tonight, you guys, but obviously she's not going to stop because her little boyfriend's in there encouraging it. And I believe me, I'm taking snaps every time that he says something. This is going to end up in court. That's where it's going to end up in. She thinks it's funny. She thinks it's cute to sit and fight with me online because they're all in there agging it on and lying. She's using my content. That Heather Lynn, she might think that she's safe from getting striked, but I'm still going to strike her. And it will go against her channel. So when she does get monetized, it will go against her channel. So I don't know why my sister thinks it's good to bash me and make fun of me over there, but I can do her the same way. I've asked her to stop. I've asked her to stop, and every time I go in there to try to speak, Chillbilly blocks me and stops me from telling her to stop. She wants to continue on fighting. She wants to keep causing me trouble. She wants to because her boyfriend encourages it. Now, I could have got a restraining order against him the other day, and I didn't want to go there, but this is going to keep on until it has to go to court. I should have listened to the police officer when she said to do it so we could have a paper trail. So that's what it's going to end up. It's going to end up in court. She thinks everything's cute and funny. She thinks it's funny to make fun of her sister on here. That right there just tells you what kind of person she is. Anybody that would sit and do something like that to their own sister, just keeping up and fighting. Like she made fun of me yesterday. Like I've not talked to her ex-husband yet about everything, but she's going to keep on until we do. She's going to keep on with this fighting. She's letting Justice for All and all those people's minions come in her chat and start shit and talk shit about me. And Ronald and all them are over there. I asked her. Oh goodness gracious! I've asked her to stop, and she's not. She's continuing it on, bashing me, making fun of me. Listen, she don't want me to start on her because literally she talks about nobody getting off that couch. She don't get off that couch. I've worked more in my pinky toe than she ever has in her life. Believe me on that one. Hey, Rhonda Lynn. Yeah, she's over there trying to ag on starting a fight. She's wanting to start because she's being encouraged. about doing it. She's sitting over there. She's getting all these views. People are giving her cash apps and giving her super chats to throw her sister under the bus. Hey, Paula, how are you? It's like I've not been through enough with these people on YouTube. Then she has to jump on the train, my own sister. But she's not going to like the train that I'm that I she don't want to get me started again. And I mean it. She needs to stop with the bullshit and quit letting these people ag it on because it is going to end up in a court battle. It's become a shit show over there. Exactly. She thinks it's funny to sit over there and make fun of her own sister. But what she doesn't realize is I'm working towards, I've lost a lot of weight and I'm trying to get my strength back. So it's not funny to sit and make fun of somebody who has a disability. I've worked more in a physical job in my life than she's ever. She don't want to get me started. Yeah, I don't want Sherry back over here. I'm sick of Sherry. I tried with her, but there's just no trying. Hey, Fitz. And this is what they want. They want her to do it. She's playing off of it. She did that with Prayer Garden. When Prayer Garden was on here, she's lying about all that. Listen, you guys. I know what's going on. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Sweet D. I know exactly what's going on. And it's being agged on. And she's playing it because she's getting all these views. Because she did it with Prayer Garden. When she was fighting with Prayer Garden that time, she said, I want to get all these views and stuff. When I fight, people like drama. So I'm going to start a fight with Prayer Garden. And guess what? She started a fight with Prayer Garden. And I was the one that ended up in the middle of the fight. Prayer Garden started on me instead of her. And she was bragging about clicks and views about it. Thank you, Hillbilly29. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you for that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hillbilly29. I never in my life thought that my own sister would be that rotten to turn on me for people. I never thought that she would be this rotten. My husband told me she would be, but I never really believed that she would stoop that low to go against her own sister who helped her build her channel. But that just goes to show you what kind of person she is. Exactly, Laura P. It's very upsetting. It's not like I've not been attacked on here and now I've got my sister over there doing it. And oh, you know how she said she was going to give Logan's clothes back? Never happened. Of course she's not going to. She's out for anybody or anything that she can get. That's just what she does. Thousands of dollars she owes me. She owes me thousands of dollars, you guys. Jenkies just told Chet that if people are not being nice, to block them. Well, I went over there to try to tell her to stop, and she's over there listening to all of them. She wouldn't let me in, and Chillbilly keeps blocking me. So, yeah. She's letting him do this, you all. This is harassment on all different levels. It is. It's ridiculous that she's doing that to her own sister. It is ridiculous. Hey Peppa, how are you? That just shows you what kind of person she really is. She says she's for Dawn and Candace, yet she's over there amongst the wolves. She's over there with people that honestly hates Dawn and Candace. I seen him over. I've got some snaps over there, Miss Chewy. Miss Chewy, please don't, because it was Chillbilly. He's over there going along right with them. He blocked me. He's blocking me. Listen, I've seen people in there egging stuff on. It absolutely was him. And it's her and him both. I went in there and told her to stop and he blocked me. She needs to stop. She loves this, you guys. She gets a lot of attention by starting fights with her own sister because she knows I'm having a hard time with people on YouTube. But he don't time you out. I promise you wouldn't. I wouldn't let it. Then who's timing me out, Miss Chewy? If he's not, he's doing it. He's the only one that would want to. He's bragged about doing it. Miss Chewy, please just don't. Don't take up for him. He's done too much. Not only has it upset me, but my husband's very upset at things too. So please stop. We're both. It's went way beyond YouTube. Her man is over there. Said you get a check for your injuries. What kind of man does that? He uh, is evil. Can you all clip that? Can somebody clip that because he's a lying piece of trash on the street. He's full of shit too. That's something he needs to prove. Tell him to bring receipts about that. Tell him to. Let me go clip that, you all. I'm going to clip that. I've tried to tell Jenkies about him, and she won't listen. I've tried to tell her that he is trying to cause trouble. Let's clip it. Let me go back and clip that, you all. Oh, hang on. I really want to clip that. Hang on. Don knows that if he has any questions or anything, he can say, "Call me." We've talked like men before. We've had enough respect to talk. Did he say that, or is that true? Did he say something like that? Hang on, let's see. I'm not seeing it. Can somebody clip that if he said that? Listen, she really don't know nothing about me. I can bet you sweet ass on that one. I'm not seeing that, you all. If he did say that, clip that because I need that. Make no mistake, Daisy don't. Daisy don't get nothing. Nothing. In fact, I had to have my student loans deferred right now because I'm not making anything off YouTube. Can someone tell me whether or not that was said in the chat? She really don't know nothing about me. I'm not seeing it, you guys. Hang on. I don't think Chibili said that, you all. I don't even know why he would say something like that, though. If somebody's seen that, please, because he's full of shit. But please click that, clip that. I will try to go back and see if I can find it too. On top of Boss PG's thumbnail, it looks like she's going to play your content from last night with Candace and Smiley. Good, let her do it, because I will strike her. Let her do it. At this point, let her do it. Let her do it. Hang on. Let me go back and see if I can find that. I've asked my sister to stop, and she's continuing on. I'm going to clip that. Let me tell you something, Chillbilly. You don't know nothing on me, honey. If you know something, please do put it out there. Stop with your threats and do it. If you're going to do it, just do it. You don't know nothing on me. Just do it. I beg you to. I beg you to. I beg you to. If you think you know all this information on me, you go for it. If you think I get a check, then you prove I get a check because I can bet you I don't. So just go and do it. If that's what you think. If that's what the fuck you think, Chillbilly. Nobody. No, you're sitting over there trying to stir the shit pot. Miss Chewy, please tell her to stop now while she's ahead of time because she don't want me to tell her information because I know a lot more on her, honey. Because I don't get nothing. And if Chillbilly thinks that he knows I get something, then tell him to put it out there. Chillbilly, go ahead. Because what you're doing is harassing me by coming by my house and getting on social media and doing the threats that you're doing. You're harassing me. Hang on, you all. I'm going to call Jenkies' ex husband. Hang on. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm back. I'm going to have to strike Prayer Garden because she's using my content. Also, I thought I was going to have a peaceful night, but obviously not. Because Prayer Garden's over there using my stuff as usual. Jinkies is over there trying to start trouble as usual. Ain't nobody's business what income Daisy gets. I don't mind telling that myself. Well, I listen. If he says I have another income, tell him to prove it because I don't. I don't have another income. I settled. What he doesn't understand is I settled with my workers' comp case. I settled with that a long time ago. So I don't have no other income in. There's no income. I think that's what he's talking about. That I get an income. I don't. I have no other income in. So if he wants to tell that, let him go ahead and do whatever he wants. Tell him to show receipts. I don't care what he does. He's already doxed my house. He's already told about the chickens. There's nothing much more that he could say about me that he thinks he knows because he doesn't know anything on me. Now I know a lot about Jinkies. I know a lot about her restaurant that she don't want me to tell. If she wants to continue on letting him go over there and people bash me and say untrue stuff about me, I can tell the truth about her. I don't think she wants me to go there though, because I can and I will. Let me make sure something. Hang on. She loves it. That's what she likes. She likes doing this. She likes fighting. She's wanting it for clicks and views. Oh, they have been Kim of the North. They have been. Chillbilly's in there. And I'm clipping everything he's putting too. Make no mistake. I'm clipping everything he's putting in there. Everything. I gave him a chance. I didn't want to get a restraining order against him, but obviously he doesn't care. Um, I told Jenkies, that I wasn't going to do it, but she obviously don't care either because she's over there starting a fight. Hey, Blank Ship, he's going to break her heart, Daisy. I really hate to see her. You know what, Jersey? I don't care. She deserves everything she gets. For her to sit over there and bash her own sister just to be popular on YouTube, no, ma'am, that's not cool. For her to let a man dictate her life like that, to go against her own family. Hang on, y'all. She thinks it's funny to sit over there and make fun of me. Okay, forgot the channel people. Okay, Jenkies. How many siblings do you have? Baby Grace, I have four sisters, and I only have two left. And I found out that my other sister, my oldest sister, that I'm pretty close with overall, may have cancer, and I'm real bothered by it. She don't care about our other sister. You don't want to fight with Daisy, but yet you want to be over there and let people attack me in your chat and in your panel, and you want to sit up there and make fun of me, but you don't want to fight no more, right? No, because you don't want me to tell on you. You don't want me to tell people what I know about you, right? You want to sit over there and let your boyfriend run his mouth and say lies and tell lies on me and threaten me and everything else. But then you don't want to say nothing. You act like you don't want to. Right. He said something about you're afraid he's going to give out your info and he's going to give you what you want. He don't know anything on me. I beg him. If he knows, then tell it. Chill Billy, tell whatever you know, Chill Billy. If that's what, go for it. That'll just be that much more in court when I take you to court. The I literally called the police on him and they wanted me to get a restraining order on him and I wouldn't do it because of my sister and because he has a child. But he wants to continue on. Just let him. If he knows so much, I know he's the one who sent that to Smiley. I wish they would all. If they know so much on me, then tell them to go let it out. I don't care. Nobody's going to try to blackmail me because they don't know nothing on me. Daisy, if you feel that people are wrong for treating you badly and attacking you, why are you stopping stooping to their level? Because I'm trying to get her to stop. She's over there laughing and she's making fun of me. She's playing these people that has stolen my content, like that Heather Lynn. She thinks that just because she's monetized, that striking her won't put a strike up against her channel. It will. She needs to stop. And all these people that are doing it, I don't care what the fudge she does or these clip channels, but her over there promoting it so she could go against me and me be her sister is not cool at all. I told her to stop. I sent her messages to stop. I've told her, I've warned her that I thought that things were being done by under the hand. She doesn't see it. She refuses to see it. That's fine. Let prayer garden. Because as soon as I get off here, I'm going to strike her. Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. My sister over there thinking it's funny. Justin coming in there thinking it's funny. Letting Ronald go in there and stir up trouble because of listen, I have cervical spinal injury. I have a back injury, and I'm not able to walk for long distances at a time because of me being at work. And oh, Chili thinks it's funny. Let me go over and clip that what he just said. Hang on just a second. Let me clip that because he's over there running his mouth, keeping it going. Let me see here. Hang on. Everything he says, I clip because it's considered harassment. All the hate and fighting only given certain one's content. Well, that's what she's over there doing, Sherry. She's over there um, making fun of me to Justin and them and me, her sister. She's over there making fun of me for her boyfriend and for Justin and them. And she's doing it for views. Hey, I want heart to touch. How are you? In there running his mouth. He thinks it's funny about the restraining order. He thinks it's funny. He thinks it's a joke. And no, you will be coming to Hamlin County because that's where you came when you videoed the video of my home with the threat. So you will be coming to court in Hamlin County. Hey, God's girl. How are you? Hey, York Wright. Hey, Sassy Gigi. Hey, Amanda. PG was body shaming Miss Daisy last night. Yeah, it wasn't just her, it was everyone in that chat. Everyone. Jenkies thinks she's slick. She thinks she's cute. And she thinks she's funny sitting over there bashing her sister. And she thinks it's okay for her to sit over there and bash me. And then when I go in there to defend myself, she lets her boyfriend block me and everything else. And it's not cool because I've warned her and I've warned her and I've warned her. I've sent her messages after messages after messages to stop, and she's not stopping. That's not what's going on over there. Yes, it was what was going on over there a while ago. They were in there bashing me. She was making fun of me because I have to listen. I'm not able to walk through Walmart and stuff. That's not funny because a person has a disability. I fell and got hurt. I literally fell and got hurt trying to save another human being's life. That's not funny and it's not cute to make fun of people because they have a disability. No, am I signed up on disability? No. Should I? Probably, but I'm not ready to resort to that right now. But it's not funny. Yes, she was Penny. She absolutely was. She was making fun of me with Justin for all. It's not funny. She's really pissing me off. She doesn't even realize what she's getting ready to get started. I have begged her. I told her last night. I said, you don't see it. What I see. You don't realize what's going on behind the scenes. The governor of Illinois just signed an anti doxing bill it should go into effect. It's very against the law here to do what was done to me. It's against the law and it's not cool. And let me just tell you one thing, we're waiting for somebody to come back here. Because when they do come back here and they do come by my house again, they will go to jail. Make no mistake, because the police officer told me if they come back, call us, they'll go to jail. She is on here, Penny, making fun of me. She's on here using me as an excuse to start a fight because of all the harassment and stuff that I've been through over Don and Candace. Don sent me some pictures today that he wanted me to put out on internet, and I said I'm not doing it. Not because of Don and Candace, but I'm not putting any more out. I'm not. I'm not putting any more information out on Don and Candace. I'll be friends with them, but I'm not doing it because it's too much. And I told Don that today. I said it's just too much. I can't do with it no more. I've literally tried to call my nephew to tell her to stop. I've literally sent her messages and even tried to call my nephew to tell her to stop, and she won't stop. She's over there just continuing it on and letting it go on. And if anybody sent Smiley anything, I know who it was. It absolutely was. And she's over there playing my content off somebody else's stuff. What was what photos of, Jennifer? I just don't even want to talk about Summer's case anymore, you all. I know she's over there playing it. People are sending me stuff. She thinks it's cute and funny to sit over there and play my stuff and go along with people that sit and hate on me and bash me and attack me horrible. Miss Daisy, I changed my name and my pig. People from YouTube are trying. Who is that, Chrissy? Who are you? I don't even know who you are. I don't know. But if my sister thinks that I'm going to sit back and let her sit over there and make fun of me and bash me and say stuff about me in chat, she's going to find out. It's going to be too late. I've asked her to stop. I sent her messages. She's ignored them. I put messages in the chat and they got blocked to stop. It's not funny to make fun of people with disabilities, Justin. It's not. Hang on just a second. She's literally over there making fun of Candace. I don't understand why Candace even has anything to do with her. Daisy shouldn't stop. Why is MC Lick Lick over there doing that? Everything that he's saying over there, I'm collecting it. Oh, I got people over there. Is my mods really over there doing that? Literally. You're right, Chillbilly. The law did say you couldn't drop by my house and live stream it. It's considering harassment. Hey, Frankie. Hang on. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of some mods right now while I'm speaking. Hang on a minute. I can't have them being mods for them and coming in here and taking up for them and then being mods for me. No, that's not gonna happen. Making fun of people's weight and limitations are never fun. No, they're not. Understand how you feel, but we need to stop Summer's case. Keep Listen, Summer's case can be out there, but it's got to stop. Hang on, let me go back. I gotta go get rid of some mods. And I'm going to strike Paragon. She thinks I'm not. She really thinks I'm not going to strike her this time, but I'm going to. Hang on. It's time to say goodbye to some people. There's one. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm back. God will handle the ugly. Well, when it's your own family that's doing it, that's a different story. When your own family is sitting over there doing this stuff, that's a little deeper. I'm not going to I'm not going to tolerate it no more. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with my sister. I'm going to need to strike. I'm going to strike Pergard. Frankie, oh, I just didn't know if he sent photos of himself and Candace. If he sent. Um, Better to have only a couple good mods that you can trust. Yeah, I'm not dealing with people, period. I've heard that one of my mods were over there egging it on, and I'm just done. I'm done with people. I'm done with my sister. I'm done with her. Nobody called social services on nobody. If people are saying that I called social services on anyone, that is a lie. I've The last time I've called social services on anyone, it was my stepdaughter over my grandson. It's hurtful, Miss Daisy. I would dump a man that was right, Kim. Right. She does not care. But that's not the bad part. The bad part is she's literally sitting over there with Justin for all making fun of my disability. Hey Nora Woods. She's really making fun of it. And then she's letting him run and say stuff behind my back and trying to act like he has information on me. He has no information. If he thinks he's got information, then let him go and tell it. I don't care. I really don't. Chrissy, she sure did after Daisy struck her, and that don't buy shit to do with me. Talking about Heather's live during her live, no one bashed anyone. She disagreed. No, I listen. I wasn't going to strike that Heather girl, but now that she's been on Jenkies saying stuff, listen, I just wanted to put the live out myself. And Daisy can strike her, that's her right, but disagreeing isn't the same as bashing. Heather and I disagree on a lot about Summer, but I'm not gonna lie on her. Um, you did threaten to. I have messages of you saying it. Just quit lying. Threaten to do what? What, Chill Billy? You tell me what I threatened. That's what I would like to know. Let me clip that, what he just said. Let me clip it. You tell me, Chill Billy. Threatened of what? Did threaten what? I want to know, Chill Billy. Hurry and tell me what I have threatened to do anything of you. I've not threatened anything. I never have doxed you. I've never, oh, of that, but I never did it. I never did it. And you know I didn't do anything. You quit your lying. Don't come back to my house no more. You will be arrested. I'm telling you, Chillbilly, what you did was not right. I never called CPS on you. You lied and said I called CPS on you. I never called CPS on you. Yes, I might have said I was going to, but I never did. So don't come in here with your lying. Stay out of my chat. Don't come back to my house no more. Stop it. I could have got a restraining order against you. The police said if you come back, you're arrested anyway. Listen, Chillbilly, just stop. I have told you, I've told you to stop. I've told Jenkies to stop, and you all won't stop. You took it way too far, Chillbilly. Way too far. For you to sit and say that I called CPS on you, you better be proving it, boy, because I never did. Or Jenkies. Could I have? Probably, but I didn't. But by you coming to my house and making the threat you made in that video, that's absolutely harassing. And yes, I talked to the police and we did a report on it. And she wanted me to get a restraining order on you. And I told Jinkies to tell you to just stop because I wasn't going to get a restraining order on you because you do have a daughter. But I've asked you and I've asked Jinkies to stop. I have messaged her and told her to stop. But you continue on. You keep going behind the backs. I've got all of it saved where you threatened to sell my information and stuff. And you think that's not stalking? That's very much stalking. But when you come to my house, that was too far. You don't scare me at all. So I don't know what you think you're doing when you think that you're scaring me. You're just only going to end up in jail. We can take this all the way to court if you want to. Stay out of my chat. Don't come back in here no more. Let me clip what he just said. And it wasn't until you threatened to dox my information, Chillbilly, that you think you know so much of. You think you know my information. Well, if you know so much, then go ahead and put it out there, big boy. Go ahead. Whatever you think you know on me, you go and put it out there. Hang on, I've got to clip this. Let's see, clip that. I'll put that up here so I can see it. Daisy, you showed one of them. You're not playing. The rest will run and shut up. Well, that's what I'm saying. They think I'm joking when they're playing my stuff over there. What's going to happen when Chillbilly and Jinkies break up? There will be nothing but a big riffraff in the family. No, because Jinkies will be on her own. I, she's on her own with that. Of course, I'm going to get upset when people are over there bashing me and threatening to sell my information and stuff. But no, make no mistake, I never called CPS on no one, and I don't do that. I couldn't be with a drama king like Chili's. Well, it just won't stop, and Jinkies don't want it to stop. Obviously, like I've not told my brother-in-law about all this. Like he's seen the drama, but he doesn't know what's really going on. And I've refrained from telling him stuff. Um, but I will if she continues. Now I've asked her and I've asked her and I've asked her to stop, and she's continued on doing it. And I've sent her messages after messages after messages. Right. Listen, if Chibly knows something about me, then he needs to go ahead and let it out. If he knows what he thinks he knows about me, then go for it, brother. Go. I also know what else you've done too, Chillbilly. I also know what else you've done. Make no mistake, and you know what you've done too. Our big sister's watching. She's sending me Bible verses. It ain't gonna do no good because when your little sister is doing what she's doing, and you've asked her to stop, I can show you the messages where I've asked her to stop, and I've asked her to tell him to stop, and it won't stop. She thinks it's funny and cute. I've been in other chats and people have sent me stuff as well. I've got a lot of evidence collected. Wasn't telling you to be quiet. I hope you didn't misunderstand my comment. Well, Jinkies is listen. She thinks it's funny. She thinks it's cute to sit over there and bash me and talk shit about me and everything else. Somebody just sent me something. Hang on. Thank you for sending me that. Thank you. Thank you for sending me that. That is just exactly what I need. That's exactly what I need right there. Thank you so much for sending me that. Feeling the same. I'm worried about Jinkies if these people backstab her in the future. It's on her if she does it. It's on her. It's 100% on her. She's made her own bed. Look, she's this happened when she had her friend Tammy. It happened with her there. With her friend Tammy, it happened. Oh, we need to put cameras up for sure. Definitely, so we can catch him. Let's see. I pray that all can keep praying. Well, when people wants to continue on and wants to keep on with trouble and wants to keep on with the drama, Jinkies doesn't even realize. She doesn't know that if she hurts me the way she does, that it's going to come back on her. It always does come back on people. It always has, you all, and it always will. Now, I'm the only one she's had to depend on. Me and my husband, we've done a lot for her. And for her to turn around and make fun of me and harass me in her chat like she's done tonight and say stuff, Jinkies is grown and she has chosen a man over her sister right now. The only hope is Daisy and no, that's not going to happen, Tree Tree. I will never trust. Never trust. Hey, Zigzag. Um, no, Kim, no, no, no. See, these people on the YouTube streets, they live for the drama. And so she loves it that she can get all these people in her chat and drama. Well, I know that, Tammy, but the thing is that she's getting clicks and views and everything off of it. So, yeah, I went to say hi to Jinkies. It made me sad, and the chat pissing me off so bad. Yeah, she's letting the chat sit over there and just bash me horrible. She's letting them over there do it. Like Justin thinks it's funny because somebody has a disability. He really thinks it's funny that I have a disability. Like I have worked more in my life than probably those two put together. When you spend 5 years in college to get your nursing degree, anybody knows it's not easy. And to work on the floor, 16-hour shifts, physical jobs. It's the other way around, Daisy. What's the other way around, Sammy? Someone driving by your home to docks is plain and simply creepy. Exactly. And they just bragged about it again today. So, need to go get that camera. Yeah, he worked. He's supposed to work for. I don't know how he has time to work. To be honest with you, I don't. I don't know how he has time. It is hard work. It is. That Mr. Red, White, Blue has got to be PG's son. He's evil and he don't stop. That's Ronald. Ronald's over there stirring it up. That's Ronald. And Jenkies just thinks Ronald. She doesn't realize that Ronald will turn on her in a heartbeat. April, quit sending me Bible verses. It's not going to work. When your sister is getting on here and literally trying to attack you, no, stop. Justin, you have absolutely destroyed a family's hope and proud of yourself, Justin. Justin is behind the scenes and he eggs a lot of this stuff on you all. He tries to play innocent like he don't, but he does. Who, Amanda? Ronald? Oh yeah, Jinkies is over there letting it go on. She thinks it's big and funny. She thinks all this is funny. She thinks it's cute and it's funny and everything else. Let's see. Hey, just looking. Miss Pearls hangs on to anyone he can use. Right? He does absolutely push his drama, yeah. If y'all haven't become a member of my channel, please hit that subscribe button and that membership button. That helps my channel grow. And I am going to start bringing more members only lives here just to keep the creepos out. He did the same thing with Molly. Now he doesn't have her. He's using Jinkies. Oh, yeah, because Jinkies is friends with Candace. Hey, Amy. I know PG's playing. I'm going to strike her butt when I get off this live. Listen, I didn't like the argument between Smiley and Candace, y'all. I wished I really don't like to fuss with people, and I do feel like it has went too far. I don't hate Smiley. I don't have anything against Smiley. I just wish that she would understand that me and Candace and Don are friends and to respect my channel and I'll respect hers. I don't want to fuss with people. I don't like to see people get upset and cry. I don't do that. I don't like it. I'm not that kind of person. I found that out tonight when she said Chiblee was in bed asleep. He was in chat, but I was looking. I have YouTube Plus so I can listen and do my work. Oh, okay. They was Nana Butterfly. They was. Daisy, you have twice the people in your chat than Jinkies has. Well, the thing is, she was over there talking smack about me. Hey, Daisy, it's raining where you are. I'm in Texas and it's dry and hot. Well, you can have some of this rain because that's all it has done over here is rained. All it has done over here is rained. It was hard because I used to like Smiley a lot. Not that. Listen, I don't hate Smiley. I don't. And when I seen her crying last night, it bothers me because I don't like to see anybody cry. And uh, because it's not worth the fight. Yeah, her and Candace got into a fight last night. Feelings are high, but a lot of people don't understand, misunderstand things. I don't know why she called TBI on Candace's black eye. Candace can call for help if she needs it. TBI don't need to be called over stuff like that. Thank you, Tina Bobina. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. God bless you for that. Don didn't hit Candace, and Smiley called TBI, his probation officer, and told them Don hit Candace. Smiley lied. Well, there was a lot of people called the TBI and stuff. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you. Listen, I'm ready to move on and talk about other cases. I love Baby Summer, don't get me wrong, but there's just too much drama in this case. Way too much. And I just don't know if I can handle much more of it, you know? TNT, hang on. Didn't like that lady calling that they sounded like she was crazy. Daisy, you love that fight. You sold your soul. Why are you being mean? Why are you coming here being mean? Seriously. Um, Daisy, you have such a good heart. I recently peeked in another creator's channel and it's like junior high, high school. Really mean and immature. You're right, it is. I'm confused of why Jenkies played that video about them fighting when she is friends with Candace, or I thought Jenkies and Candace were friends. Well, I know Candace has to make that up herself. Oh, thank you, Just Looking. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Yanni. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you guys for the super chats. That really does support my channel. God bless you guys. I appreciate it so much. Thank you and God bless you. Let's see. Your sub grew 300 more after you hit your 10,000. Congratulations. And may your channel continue to grow. Thank you, Miss Debbie. I would definitely move away from Summer's case until it's something new out. Right. I'm not even like Don wanted me to put those out today, and I'm not just ain't gonna do it no more, y'all. And I'm not being mean to Don and Candace. I can't deal with all the drama. Oh, thank you, Yanni. Thank you, thank you. God bless you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you. I want to move to Tennessee. Anything for rent near you? I have no idea. There's a lot of places to rent in the area. Candace is allowed to defend herself. Yes, she is. I think it just, I think both of it just kind of got out. Well, not really, because I think it needed to be said. It needed to go. It needed to get out, and and my sister's getting on my nerves so bad right now. Smiley does care, but she joined the evil side of the street. Summer would not like what she has to say and done about her parents and neither her brothers when or if ever. Listen, we're all emotional with this case. I just feel like feelings has just went out of hand with this case. I pray that this baby's found, y'all, but I do think it needs to die down a little bit and calm down. Don and Candace don't need to get back on YouTube anymore. I think they need to stay off YouTube because it's just causing them more problems. Right. I was proud of Candace too. I was. Rhonda Lynn, that starts when she hung around Doug. Oh my God, my sister's killing me, you all. Not Jenkies, my older sister. Now Jenkies thinks she's cool over there because she's can bash her sister and everything, but that's going to come back on her one day when she needs me the most. She's not going to have me no more, and especially when that car breaks down and she ain't got nobody to fix it. Because make no mistake, she uses me for everything, everything and anything. Let me see here. But I like to just come on here and have a regular chit chat with everybody without having to fight all the time. I'm sick of the fighting. I'm sick of the arguing. I'm sick of it all. Let me see here. Let's see. Uh, I'm sick of it. My sisters just sit over and let people talk such horrible stuff about me. And I'm really disappointed in MC Lick Lick. I really did like him. Jenkies needs to listen. Let me tell you something. For Jenkies to sit over there and say that I need to take my meds, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something. I'm not the one that stabbed my nephew with a fork. She literally took a fork. Well, it looks like you was over there talking about me, MC Lick Lick, in Jinky's chat. She literally took a fork and stabbed our nephew with it. So, I don't know. Uh, I don't have hormones. That's why I take an anti-anxiety medicine. I that's what is trying to use against me to take your meds. I have had a hysterectomy, a complete hysterectomy, and so I don't have hormones, and so I was moody. Listen, MC Lick, I've seen you over making fun of me. It's not cute and funny. I'm very disappointed in you for doing that. But anyway, um, so anyways, so yeah, when you don't have hormones, when you have hormones and you have to completely have them erupted, because I told him, I said I had a 40% chance of having ovarian cancer, and I told him, I said, take everything. My ovaries were literally the size of freaking watermelons. That's how big they were. And so they took everything irreparably. I would hope not, MC Lick Lick, because it really hurts my feelings, and I'm sorry if I misunderstood, because I'm upset that my sister's over there uh making fun of me with Justin, and I'm sorry if I misunderstood. But the point of the matter is that thank you, Christy. Um, I had all my innards took out. So when you take your ovaries out, your estrogen levels are pretty much gone. You don't have no estrogen or nothing. So yes, you do become moody, very very moody. That's why most menopausal women become moody, because of the lack of hormones. Okay. So the cancer doctor told me that no, 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 we don't want you on hormonal replacement because it does cause cancer. So I have no hormones. So I went to the doctor because I literally was walking by people and giving them dirty looks. And I it causes me to get angry faster. So I went to the doctor and asked him to give something to take the edge off. And all he did was order me a small dose of Celexa. That's what I take. I take Celexa, you guys. It's a serotonin uptake. It just releases serotonin in your bloodstream and calms you. I don't smoke dope. I don't do anything else, but I do have PTSD too, Rhonda. I was very, very abused as a child and as a young adult. So I do have severe PTSD. But I do take Celexa. So that's my meds that everybody. So Jenkies wants to run with the joke about the meds. She's literally over there smoking dope, and she tells me I need to take my meds. Well, at least I'm not taking marijuana. Yeah, that's what I take. I take Celexa and I take a muscle relaxer at night because of my cervical spinal injury that I have in my neck. Um, so there you go. That's what I take. And blood pressure medicine and diabetes medicine. And so she wants to sit over there and make it look like I took her. If I took my muscle relaxer as many times as my doctor prescribed it to me for, I would be knocked out 24 hours a day. Only take it at night to rest. And then sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll go to bed and not take it because I just don't feel like I need it. So yeah, I feel like I need a Xanax, Tammy, but I don't get it. I don't take it. I only take Celexa, a small dose, 20 milligrams of it. Um, well, I mean, I know it's not considered dope anymore, Lady R. But the point of the matter is, my sister's over there and her gang is over there saying, take your meds. And that's literally all I take is a Celexa. That's it. Because I don't have hormones. Um, and I'm moody and I don't want to be mean, so I take my medicine. And that's literally that's all my sister has on me. But she wants to sit over there and say that. She needs it. I've tried to get her to take it. She's literally had a nervous breakdown about on me one time when I took her to me and my me and my husband took her to Destin Beach. Her and her son paid for everything. Take Cymbalta. I take Celexa. That's all I take. For everybody to say, take your meds, take your meds. I take Celexa. I don't take anything else but Celexa, and it helps. It takes the edge off. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't drink. I take Celexa. So there. And yes, I have cervical spinal stenosis and injury, and it affects my nerves. I took Xanax for PTSD, anxiety for 20 years. I came off it 3 years ago. Long term effects, dementia, benzodiazepine, and the benzodiazepine is also very dangerous to come off of, like alcohol. If you withdraw from a benzodiazepinic, it can actually be dangerous. Why is Jinkies over there letting people talk about my husband? My husband will get on to her. He already told her over the whole other incident. He was furious. My husband was more mad about the video of someone coming by my house than I was. He told Jinkies. Hang on, let's see what she's over saying. So, question: she really was abused as a child. Hang on. Serious question: was she really abused as a child? Let's go ahead since I'm still having fun. Brody Wells. Hey, Brody Wells. Oh, let me clip that where he says he's over there saying I need Prozac. Well, he needs to shut his mouth. She wasn't abused as a child as far as my parents was. My dad thought the sun and moon star hung on her. She's full of shit too. Well, let's not even get me started on our bipolar mother. She has been Chibby's gonna keep running his mouth until I start running my mouth over here. I take low pressure. That's what I take for my blood pressure because my heart rate goes through the roof. So I take low pressure. See, Jenkies was always babied in the family. Hey, Stitches and bitches. She was babied by mom and dad. Me and my brother, my our brother, we got the worst end of the deal. We were severely abused as in school. My mom and dad, as far as my dad never did. Our mother verbally abused us, psychologically abused us, but my daddy never did know. I was very close to my dad. Miss Daisy, I had spinal stenosis, now have C through T infused to rod. Well, my C3 and C4, my C3, C4, 3, C5, and 6. And it causes me to jerk in my arm, kind of like our daddy had Parkinson's disease, and it makes me jerk in my arm, my hands to go numb, my arm to draw up. But I also have problems with my lower back as well, and that makes it hard for me to stand for long periods of time. I just don't have the money to go back and get it fixed. She's literally over there. Hang on. Nana for life needs to shut her mouth. Nana for life is over there running her mouth. You need to stop Daisy now. Stop Daisy from what? Nana needs to shut up. And she really needs to shut up too. Because I can say stuff what Jenkies has told me about Chillbilly if I want. I can say a lot. He said a lot. Jenkies has told me a lot about Chillbilly that I've not exposed. Pain can make you moody. I'm not in a lot of pain. Mostly, since I've been losing weight, I've not been so bad. It's still really hard for me to walk for long periods of time, though. My dad had Parkinson's. He didn't have the shakes, but he sure messed with his mind. He's always having to convince him the house across the street wasn't on fire. Our dad did have the shakes. Our dad had everything. It actually was the undoing of our daddy. He aspirated the night he died. I'm so glad you keeping it cool tonight, Daisy. Yeah. Our daddy, Daisy, how is the farm doing tonight? My farm is doing well. Um, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Well, no, I'm not gonna go there, but if Jinkies keeps it up, I will. I will go there. Anyway, like she's literally sitting over there and letting people. Hang on, let me see. I'm gonna snap everything he's over saying. Everything that he's over saying in her chat, I'm snapping it as proof of harassing. I didn't kick MC Lick Lick. I did not. I did not kick kick MC Lip Lick. That's a lie. See how people go over there and lie? Over there saying I kicked MC Lip Lick. Did you all see me time anybody out over there? New York dad treated sister. Ozempic is being sued for Lisa Marie Presley's death. Thank God you are the only child. New York dad treated my sister like a queen, but he sure didn't mind beating the crap out of me and my mom. Yeah, my grandfather was like that. He beat the hell out of me as a kid. Man, he beat me so bad one night, I thought he was going to kill me. He did. He took a belt and beat me everywhere he could hit me. He hit me. Um, he done it all the time, but one night was worse than any other night. It was because he was stressed out with my mother, and I guess I was his beating cushion or whatever. My daddy never hit me like that though. Azempa is a drug to help lose weight. Wow. When you're an adult and you're dating, nothing sexier than that. Listen, as long as Perk Arden's over not being mean, I don't think I'm gonna strike her. I don't care for people playing my content as long as they're not in there bashing the shit out of me. Because I've already put the content out. I'm an only child, but always wish I had siblings. No, I don't know, KM. When they cut your throat like that, you know, my girls would never do that, though, to each other. They wouldn't hurt each other like that. Um, I'm holding my tongue a lot. I see a lot of stuff being said in that chat about me, but see, MC Lick Glick said that they wasn't saying it. Uh, hang on. Let me go clip it again. I'm clipping everything he says in there about me. Um, hang on. Uh, yeah, I just had my suspicions about people over there going behind the scenes. So, wait, I just seen him say something about me being mental. Hang on. She's over here upset. I'm going to clip it. Mentally wasn't that beat. Listen, Chillbilly, keep running that mouth, oh boy. I'm collecting everything you're saying over there. Keep on. Keep on. Daisy, I'm sure people will be screenshooting everything he says. Yeah, I appreciate that too, because I've got a lot. My sister has been on Celexa 40 years. She says it works wonderful, but I had a boyfriend that was on it. He committed suicide. Well, let me tell you something about Jenkies. This is how Jenkies is. She can sit over there and run her mouth and let people talk bad about me. But when I had my grandson, my husband's grandson that had cancer, okay, he had leukemia, okay, and um, she promised me that she would help me with him, and I would pay her. I paid her like over $100 or so to help me take care of him, and I'd prepaid her for it, and she would refuse to pay after. She would refuse to show up after that, and I got okay. Thank you. But anyway, long story short is the way she done me with that little baby and him being sick and stuff, and she'd be like, well, they're not my kids, I don't have to help them, and all that thing. And then her child was born sick and she needed all this help, and it. I just feel like that. She should have been more understanding with me trying to be good to my husband's grandson. Thank you for putting my channel out here. Y'all, I could throw Jenkies under the bus. Believe me, if I wanted to. Like she's over there doing me. It's doing better. We actually put him out, Angel, in the paddock today, and he ran around and stuff, so he's doing better. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of Benny the bull because he's tearing our fences all to pieces, and um, we're just afraid that he's going to end up hurting somebody. Uh, so I don't want to get rid of Benny, but I'm thinking about we've been talking about it for a while now, and so we're probably going to have to take him to the market and get rid of him. I hate to do it, but I'm really afraid that he's going to end up hurting somebody. Kelly, menopause is not fun. You can do it. Just read up on some of the things they now have to help get through its hot flashes. The best is the end of the month. Well, my I don't really have the only thing I have wrong with me is I think is my bones. I think that's one of the reasons why my bones are so bad now is because I don't have estrogen and calcium. Hey, sugar boom boom. I know y'all love Benny, but it's just it's becoming a danger for me and my husband both to to keep him on the farm. He literally tears every fence we get up. He tears them all to hell, y'all. He's massive, and we even got one of those zapper things, and it still don't do anything. Sleeplessness. Oh my! I'm sorry that happened to you. Oh, it's okay, Jane. Yeah, Benny's. I love him though. He's a good dad. Yeah, and I'm hoping that he got Benny pregnant again or Daisy pregnant again. I was trying to hold out until he gets Daisy pregnant again, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. I want Heart to Touch. You should see these baby chicks. They are getting so big. They're growing day by day. It's a sight. It is a sight. People are clipping stuff and sending it to me. Hang on. Thank you for whoever sent me that. Thank you. Just keep on collecting for me, okay? Just keep on. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I understand, but Benny is my favorite. I know. I do not want to get rid of him. My dad never spanked me, but my mom beat the crap out of me. My mom could sit me down and talk to me, and it would. My dad would sit down and talk to me, and it would break my heart. Aw, yes, Chillbilly. You go ahead and put my address out. I don't care. Just keep on threatening over there. Just keep it up. Because I know that's what you're doing. I know you've been doing it behind the scenes the whole time. Hey, Amy Lynn. Just came back in here, and all of a sudden, I hear Benny's getting Daisy pregnant. Wow, this is true crime community. Really Jennifer, no. My Jennifer, my my bull is name's Benny, and my cow's name's Daisy. Daisy's not my real name. I named myself Daisy after my cow up here on the Avatar. And I have a bull named Benny, and we raised them both by bottles. That's hilarious. No, Jane, or no. Jennifer. Y'all, I said I wasn't gonna get on here tonight, but my sister had to go ahead and start bullshit tonight. She had to. I think your people in here are both just to stop mentioning each other. Um, what is MC Liquid? Yes, please. My daughter had the same kind of leukemia. She was calling me. Let's see what Jenkies is over saying. Jenkies wasn't taking care of him. Let's see. She was not. She had just found out she was. I paid. I paid you over $100 to take care of all the kids. Hang on, we're on live streamer.
The kids away from their mother because the mother was on drugs really bad and stuff. And I had a child inside of me, and the CPS worker came in and was questioning me about my kid. And I was like, whoa, hold up. You know,
That was a separate time.
my baby's not even born yet. I'm sick, pregnant, you know.
She's using that as an excuse.
It's like, I'm sick, pregnant. So
Well,
that's why
over $100 some
I
dollars.
couldn't take care of
She's lying.
that baby all the time. She didn't prepay me nothing.
She's
I took care of her kids, took them to school
she did
and
take care of my
everything.
girls
She
sometimes.
didn't prepay me nothing.
Yes, I
I
did.
barely got gas money out of her.
Oh my God. Do you want me to go get my
So
husband?
she can sit up there and fairy tale lie all she wants.
Hmm. You want me to go get my husband and let him tell the truth, Jinkies?
I
How much did I pay you the last 2 days of dad's
is
night
there and she screams that. Shame on
every
her.
day?
Well, the baby died. The child died. They had leukemia.
Of course he
He did.
died.
He passed away.
Yeah, he died.
I think he was 9 years old.
He was 8 when he died.
He passed away. I can remember him saying, he hadn't had to go to his chemotherapy in a
Y'all
while.
block, you sold your soul.
That summer,
Back over
he
here.
got up every morning.
Shit.
His feet hit the floor and he was out the door. He never got to do that before. He'd be out in that swimming pool, swimming,
Glad you come in. I love
had sunshine. His hair was growing back. He had sun on his face. He had a tan. His feet would hit the floor, honey. He'd be out the door. He lived it up. He wrestled. He played. He still had to get his pill chemo, but he was in remission. And
Yes, the CPS
he
did
was in remission. And
harass the frig out of me.
when he went,
Knew that I was trying my best. The CPS worker would go back and forth and pack tails between the mother and our. He literally told me that I had to. Um, was this your baby that Miss Daisy with leukemia? It was my husband's grandson. The boy that I'm raising now, Bub, it was his brother, his older brother. I had them both. They took both of them. They were going to send him to a medically stable home if I wouldn't have took him. I was literally during um in clinicals in a C-section when they called and asked if I wanted to take him. They were going to separate him from his brother and take him and send him off to a home. And I said, "No way, I'll take him." And I took him in my last month of nursing school. He had to have blood transfusions and everything. I had nobody to help me with him. Jenkies never helped. She did a little bit, but she did take money from me. I have no reasons to lie about it. But long story short, he was close to the whole family, and the CPS was playing games big time. He would pack tails. He would tell me that I would have to let his drug addict dad come and his wife come to my house, and they were always stirring stuff up and um, just a lot of stuff. But long story short, after I got the little boy stable, I graduated. He was doing good. The mommy started went and got a job and started doing better, supposedly. And he gave the kids back to her. But she didn't want Bub. She wanted him because he had a check because he was sick. But she didn't want Bub. But because my heart was broke so bad, I wouldn't take care of Bub for about 2 weeks. I was like, well, let her take care of him if she wanted him back. But then I was like, I can't do that to that baby. So I went and got Bub. And anyway, long story short, we ended up having to get custody of Bub, and the little boy cancer just got worse, and he ended up passing away a couple years after that. It came back with a vengeance. But he was very loved. I kept him from having to be sent off. Sometimes I kind of regret that because I feel like maybe if they would have sent him to a medically stable home, they wouldn't have gave him back to her. It would have been harder. He would have been in another county, and it would have been harder for them to give him back, and he might have survived. Because I feel like the trauma of back and forth had to do with his mental health, and that's why his cancer came back. Because literally, he would sit and cry when he would get those steroid shots and cry over his mommy, and I'd rub his legs because steroids make you really emotional, and his legs would hurt. So I'd have to rub his legs at night. It's sad. Well, both my stepdaughter and his dad were on drugs when he was conceived, and I don't know what was done around him, but I did read it up that if you are exposed to certain drugs, kids can be exposed to certain drugs that it can cause cancer. But he was 2 years old, and a big lump popped up on his neck like the size of a baseball bat. Oh, thank you, Barbie. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you, thank you. God bless you for that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for supporting my channel. But a big lump popped up on his neck, and he broke out with bruises everywhere. And so my stepdaughter took him to the hospital, and they did a blood test on him and found out that he had leukemia. And they sent him straight to Lexington, Kentucky, where they did a bone marrow, and they told him what kind of leukemia and what his results was and what his outcome was. And his outcome could have been a lot better if he would have had a stable home. But when you're living in complete and thorough chaos, you can't heal. And when they had him, I just don't want to talk about all that, but it was just chaos for him. So that's why. Thank you so much, Barbie. I appreciate that. You're welcome. Appreciate all you do for Summer's case. Thank you, Barbie. I appreciate that so much. Um, but he's in heaven because God let him come to me in a dream after he passed away. He came to me in a dream and he was with his grandma and he was happy. So I know he went to heaven. He was baptized and everything. Um, he would have been 19 this year. He'd have been 19 years old. He was 8 when he passed away. His cancer had came back and they had started him on a stronger chemotherapy and it caused a brain bleed. They thought he'd had meningitis, but it was actually a bleed. It was very heartbreaking for me. I still think about him all the time. I have pictures of him and my grandson that I have now together. He vaguely remembers him, but yeah, he was a little. I lost my son at 18 months. Oh no, Barbie, I'm so sorry. It is heartbreaking to see him suffer. And I like to never made it through nursing school. They did not have any, no kind of mercy on me at all that I had a child with leukemia. They did not care. But he was at my graduation. So, Daisy, I had leukemia 40 years ago, age 7 years old. Wow, nobody's fool. Thank God you beat it. Thank God. Did you have ALL? Because that's what he had was acute lymphoplastic leukemia, which actually had a high. I begged her to take him, Rhonda Lynn, to St. Jude's. I begged her to take him to St. Jude's, and she would not. He actually ended up passing away at Cincinnati's Children's, but I begged him to take him to St. Jude's. I heard nothing but great stuff. Actually, had some hospice patients whose family bragged about St. Jude's, and I begged my stepdaughter, but she was just at that point she was just too messed up to do anything about it. Yes, St. Jude's is definitely a good place to uh St. Jude's is definitely a good place to donate. I don't give to a lot of places, but if I was to donate, I definitely would donate to St. Jude's. Yes, 1 week in Nova Scotia saved me. How is that like a good hospital? Nobody's fool. Yes, I cry at St. Jude's telethons and commercials about the abused animals. Yes. Well, let me tell you, I did have a hospice patient at one time. His mother told me about St. Jude's. They literally pay for everything at St. Jude's. They didn't have to pay for anything. They even paid for the helicopter ride to St. Jude's for the families. IWK Children's Hospital. That's awesome. Nobody's fool. Well, by the time Cincinnati's children got him, it had already been too late. It had already come back on him. Listen, your body heals. You have to have not only good physical health but mental health. And if you have a chronic um, chronically ill disease like cancer, you have to have a good mental state. And a child that's being took back and forth into a being in a bad situation where they have just constant worry and chaos, it's going to affect them. I love elderly people too. If anything, I'm always teaching, yeah, food and housing. I do have to say, when we went to Cincinnati's Children's, when my husband's grandson was passing away, we went there, and they put us up in a house. I don't think it was a Ronald McDonald house. It was like a hotel room for free. We didn't have to pay, and now I have 3 children who are all healthy. That is a miracle. Nobody's fool. That is a miracle. I just I wish that would have been the same for him, but I think God took him. Hello, Mr. Yaney Gonzalez. How are you? Welcome, welcome, Mr. Yaney. They have so many donations at St. Jude's. They always need donations to help families to be able to save for free. Yeah. And food, a lot of people couldn't. That was a big thing for me and my husband at that time because I was in nursing school. I was trying to work. My children were children at that time. They were little. My girls were little. I had Bob, then I had him. Nashville's Children's Hospital has rooms in hospitals like hotel rooms. Yes, they have Vanderbilt's children's there. It's pretty good. I have to say, all of it is. But we had to go to Lexington, and trying to feed everybody every day while we were wait. It's just we were not allowed to leave him alone with his mom. It was just it was a nightmare. It was so hard. I don't know if I would put my children back through that again, though. I don't know if I would put myself back through that again. I'm glad I did it, but it took a toll on me as a person. St. Jude's in Memphis is a wonderful hospital too. Yes, every one of them are good. Every one of St. Jude's hospitals are good. They're really really good actually. Oh my gosh, yo. But yeah, he passed away, and I was actually a nurse at that time. I was working at my job, and I was working at my job, and um, a patient was standing behind me, or was sitting there, and she was like looking at me around my legs, and I'm like, What are you looking at?" And she says, "I see a little blonde-headed boy around you. He's all around your legs." And I was freaking out because it was only like 2 weeks or three after he died. And this patient is sitting there telling me that she sees a little boy running around me. It freaked me out. It's I had a CNA there with me, and she was like freaking out too. It gives me chills thinking about it. They are also research hospital. Saints is amazing. Yes, always give to St. Jude's. If you don't trust the others, always trust that. But yeah, I was like freaking out, like because that woman was telling me that she could see a little boy running around me with like blonde hair. But he came to me in a dream. He came to me in a dream. So your internet failed. And Shriners, yes, Shriners is good. They took good care of my nephew. One of my nephews was born with his fingers stuck together, and they took good care of him. Also, yes. It was really, really hard. I couldn't work in a children's hospital like that around children that died. That's something I don't want to see. Children's Hospital in Little Rock, Arkansas is good. I just I used to work on a pediatric floor, and I didn't like it. And I don't like, even though I like working in nurseries around babies, I don't like working with peds. I just ain't a pediatric person. I will if I have to. That happened to me after my mom passed. This lady said a woman was around her with a strong presence, and she's happy. She asked, I had lost someone recently that was very close to me. Oh, Chrissy. I say, ma'am, to you, Haney, but to Daisy, I will. Hey, ladies. What? What, Mr. Yaney? Gonzalez? Shriners helped my sister a lot. She was born with CP and epilepsy. Wow. Thank God they did. I can remember Shriners coming in when we were little, and I remember they took the poor kids out, and I remember they gave us a big old bag of toys and stuff, and it made me feel so good, and I always remember them over that because we didn't have a lot at that time, and they give us all that, and I was like, heck yeah. So I always thought highly of them. I'm sure of Shriners and stuff. And also my grandson broke his arm when he was like 5 on a bouncy house. And we had to take him to Shriners and get his his arm fixed, and they were real good. And actually, it was during the time that my grandson, the other grandson, was there. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah. Um, Yanni's husband. He is saying he doesn't call me ma'am, but he calls you that idiot. Ice never. Wait a minute, hang on just a second. What Yanni said, y'all. Ice never once heard him say it. You've never once heard him say it. My brother passed away June 16th. I'm still waiting for him to come to me in a dream. Well, you ask God to let him come to you in a dream. Ask God, because my dad came to me in a dream, and so did Dakota. And both they were happy. I was in the hospital when I was 7 with another little girl who had a hole in her back. She had spina bifida. Yeah, Yanni's flirting with her husband on here. Oh, sorry about your loss. Yes, absolutely. Sorry about your loss. Y'all, I have only eaten one thing today. I have eat a bowl of spaghetti and meatballs, but without the spaghetti, just the meatballs. That's all I've eat today. Yanni's gonna whip her husband. Get him, Yanni, get him. He better not mess with his new lip woman. She's got the big lips now. Y'all, I said I was going to strike her garden, but I don't think I'm going to. Let her use it. I don't care for people using my stuff if I've already got it, put it out there. And she didn't do it last night, so I'm okay with people using it with now, as long as she don't bash me, even though I'm on her thumbnail. Let's see what she's saying, y'all. Oh, well, maybe she's just talking about it. Maybe she's leaving Daisy alone tonight. Yes, here's my new channel. Hey, Miss Daisy, don't you let that thing body shame you. If you going to diet, you do it healthy. I swear it made me sick how BG talked about you. Well, I just don't have an appetite since I've been doing keto. I don't have an appetite. I've only eaten one thing today. It like carbs is what makes you really crave stuff. So I don't really have an appetite. I have been losing weight, y'all, but I got to work on my back. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get my back straightened out, y'all. I do want to one day go back to work as a nurse. I don't want to give up yet, but it is still hard for me to stand for long periods of time. Like I can walk fast, but then my back gives out on me. So, you want your lips back? Now, Mr. Gonzalez. My dad came to me and said, I love you. I'm going now. See, that was sent from God. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for being proud of me. Thank you for not making fun of me and everything. Like, obviously, my sister thinks it's funny to make fun of me. Yet I could sit over and make fun of her, but I don't. Oh, where, are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I've searched the world over, thought I found true love. He met another and then he was gone. No one should ever make fun of someone. It's disgusting. I know. I love you too, Kimmy. Love you too, Blake Screen Daisy or Blank Screen Dennis. Mr. and Mrs. Yanni, I'm going to send you guys some whip. Miss V! Miss V. That's nice for Jinkies to make fun of you. I know, she thinks it's funny. A concert. Y'all, I'm telling you what. I am. I don't know what. I wasn't going to come on here tonight. I was going to take a night off. I was not even going to get on the YouTube streets. And I said, well, hey, Shauna. I said, well, I'll listen to what Jinkies has to say. I get on there and they all bashing me. They pile in there. Worse than they do on prayer gardens. And she's encouraging it. And then she was going on and I kept sending her messages to stop and she just kept on. Didn't they play that on the hee haw? Yes, ma'am, they did. I love it too. That's where it's from, hee haw. After watching the documentary of the bleeding edge, I never have any replacement surgery from anything. What's that one about? Y'all, I haven't watched movies in forever. Well, you got us, Miss Daisy. We love you, so don't let them get to you. Thank you, Chrissy Prissy. Thank you. You love Hee Haw Kim? Hee Haw. Ain't y'all ever watch that movie Hee Haw? That show Hee Haw? I used to watch that show. You love it. So that's where you've heard that song too? That's my Pearl song. That's my Pearl song. Oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? Pearls, I've searched the world over, thought I found true love. And Pearls met another, and then he was gone. My parents used to watch it. Jinkies wants to come in here and get me started. I'm gonna time her out just like she let Chillbilly do me. She let Chillbilly time me out over. Miss Daisy, how do you remember Hee Haw? I don't know if my mama and daddy used to sing that song to me, but I remember Hee Haw. I remember watching it. I'm almost 50. I'll be 50-year-old this year, I think. I think I'll be 49. I'm already 49. I'll be 50 this year, you guys, I think. I think I'll be 50. Reruns. Do you remember the man with the 70s porn stash and always had ladies surrounding him? I met him at the hospital. What show was that? It's about how much money the medical device company are making on devices they put it uh, they are making more than pharmaceutical companies. It's on Netflix. Oh, okay, okay. Your mommy and daddy watched it, Chrissy? Well, I would tell it, Abigail, but people be trolling me. I have a grandson with spina bifida. It left him paralyzed from his hips down, but that smile he gives me every day is what keeps me going. Oh, he's an angel baby. I tore my ACL in half, and they want to use cadaver tissue to repair it, and I haven't had it done. Freaked me out, y'all. I know, that's kind of weird. Hee haw! I'm 35, but I remember hee haw. My parents always watched it. You're a young chicken. You're a young hen. Bark, 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 bark. The University of Iowa's Children's Hospital is amazing. That's awesome. I had to run for my life. I have a very protective mother pig, and I can't control myself. And I pick up one of her babies and cried, and my mom come after me full force. I ran like hell. Hee haw was in the 60s and 70s and 80s. Oh, you're 52? Well, you look young, honey. You a cougar. I'm 62. I was a little kid when Hee Haw was on TV. Those was the good old days. Hey, Ricky Beavers. Miss Daisy, I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, Paula. Thank you. I timed Jenkies out. I gave her a taste of her own medicine. She timed me out over her, or she really did one. One of the two timed me out over her. He says all the ladies love him. I said until they marry you. That is. Lord have mercy. Some cadaver skin is from pigs or even lab grown. I don't know if they use humans anymore. That would be weird. I don't know. It's hard to believe that one of my body parts is out there somewhere. I wonder what they did with my ovaries and my uh uterus. I often wonder if they didn't steal my eggs or something. You worry about stuff like that. Because when they take your body parts out, like your gallbladder or your ovaries and your uterus, they're like, what do they do with it? They probably throw it in the uh, biohazard bag, but it's really weird. Yeah, I'll put you a link up here. Oh, where are you tonight? I love the Waltons. Why did you leave me here all alone? You watch the Hee Haw every Saturday night with your parents and three siblings. 63, they made Hee Haw overalls for kids. My youngest brother had a pair and he hated them. I remember them overalls. Love you too, JJ. I appreciate you. I remember Bozo the Clown. We used to watch Bozo all the time too. You have 29 pigs. I'd be giving them side eye while carrying my gun. You're 58. Ricky Beavers. Wow. I don't. I lost count of how old I was, y'all. I ain't going past 50. Yeah, I used to watch Three's Company too. We watched Little House on the Prairie, all that stuff when we were younger. Time sure has changed, y'all. It's scary times. Scary, scary, scary times, y'all. Did y'all see where they found that little boy that was missing in, I think it was Sullivan County? Does anyone else remember Tulsa's Channel 8, Mr. Zing and Tuffy? I don't, Rhonda Lynn. I like the facts of life too. Oh, John Ritter, he died at a young age, didn't he, y'all? He died young. Mary says, yes, ma'am, he is. I've rubbed his back since he was born, and he is 10 now. He still wants his rubbed. What is it, your baby? Your mom loved the Waltons. Yeah, my grandma and grandpa used to watch it all the time. Captain Kangaroo. Dang, y'all are bringing up the old stuff. Where was it? I seen something about somebody saying that if I was drawing food stamps, I wished I could draw food stamps. Damn, give me some food stamps. Hey, Rhonda. How are you? How cute is that, y'all? Look at that. She done got her a cheeky outfit. That is so cute. How are you doing? Bark, 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 bark. That is so cute, you all. That's awesome. Want me to put you some music on so you can dance? Okay, here we go, y'all. The chicken's gonna dance for us. Let's see if it's as good as Auntie Sherry. Hang on, y'all. Let me put some music on. Here we go. Hang on, I'm gonna put a solo.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We
Gotta have some
got
moves like
this
this.
far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out.
Damn, y'all. Damn, chicky do, chicky do. Here we go.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Oh, and just like the sunrise, you know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out, babe. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it out.
Yeehaw! Thank you, Mr. Chicken. Thank you, chicken in the house. Chicken in the house, y'all. Are you there, chicken? Yeehaw! The chicken's got some moves, y'all. Are you there? Chicken? Hello? Hello, chicken. Are you there? That was a dancing chicken right there, y'all. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeehaw! Chicky, chicky doo. I'm gonna take her down until she comes back up. She might be changing or something, y'all. No, it's not Rhonda Lynn. It's another person. Rhonda Lawson, I think. It's hot in them suits. It is. I don't know if she's changing or what, but I'm taking her down till if she comes back up, she might be changing again, y'all. Thank you, Chicky Chick. Thank you for dancing for us. Thank you, thank you. That's awesome. You did a great Auntie Sherry dance. I don't know. I think that was pretty good. I don't know which one was better, Auntie Sherry or the chicken. She give Auntie Sherry a run for her money, honey. Yeehaw! Riding cowgirl, riding cowgirl, riding cowgirl. Yeah, it does get hot in them suits. That was awesome. I loved it. I need it. I'm gonna go over there on Prayer Gardens now. I'm just kidding. I ain't going over and messing with Prayer Garden tonight, yo. I was in there last night. I ought to go over and troll Ronald though, after he'd been in Jenkies all night trolling. They did a good job, didn't they? I enjoyed that show. How much people loves Miss Daisy. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, Chick Chick. Where is Auntie Sherry at tonight? I have no idea where Auntie is. She's probably been out and about on the YouTube streets all night. Where's Auntie Sherry at? So is the chicken broth asking for a friend? I don't know, Debbie. Maybe. Could very well be. Oh my goodness. Oh my friend. Oh my goodness. Baby. Baby. I don't know where Auntie Sherry is. I've got to rewatch Morbid. He found PG's son. What? Do what? You're kidding me, you all. Or was it a joke? Is it a joke? Sherry does got some good dance moves. I believe Auntie Sherry was a pole dancer at one time. You guys, I ain't lying. I think she was. Good night, Rhonda Lynn. Yeah, Jinkies thought she's gonna come in here and troll me tonight, but she got the steel toe boot. You have you have to look. You will laugh. Okay. Joke. Okay, Frankie. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Where's Can Can at tonight? She was in Jinkies earlier. Um, it's hot in here, y'all. Will we have to keep these heat lamps on for these babies? I love Glare and Morbid. They've been so funny making fun of PG. I seen the Glare come up there last night. They make a good team. Morbid is very intelligent, you guys. He really is. He's very talented when it comes to YouTube. No, 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 Frankie. I promise I won't. Frankie will get me. She told me last night. She was like, "Get out of there and go to bed." Teacher by day, dancer by night. That's right. That's Auntie Sherry for you. That's Auntie Sherry. Can only stays at Jinkies for a few minutes. I know. I seen that. Morbid gave you a shout out tonight. Okay. I'll have to go over and see him. Y'all. I started off really pissed off when I first came in here, y'all. I did not want to go live tonight. I was going to take the night off. But obviously, my sister had more plans of making fun of me and making her live about me. And so which isn't right of her or anyone else. Listen, I don't care who my sister dates, to be honest with you. I don't care if her and Chibby gets married. I don't care. I just want them to leave me alone. That's all I want. I feel a lot better. I do. It's just been a lot of drama on the YouTube streets, and it's just becoming to be it's getting to be a lot. After last night, oh my Lord, y'all. Last night was crazy. But I am going to be doing more members only lives. And I'm not doing that just for my subscribers, because I'm going to be doing some for my subscribers also. So, good night, sweet and sassy. I may come on a little earlier tomorrow too. It's 2:11 or oh, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm sorry, Miss Daisy. I really only wish you happiness. You're a great person with a beautiful heart and soul. Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that. But guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live for tonight, and I probably will come on a little earlier tomorrow. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing a live tonight. A she show last night was a she show. I just wish my sister could just not talk about me. People just go in there to stir up trouble, and she plays with it because she wants to be popular and she wants to get clicks and views. And so she runs with it. That's just what she does. And I'm going to leave it at that. But I want to say good night to everybody. I love you guys. God bless. If you've not subscribed to my new channel, please go subscribe to my new channel, because I really, really would like for you to. Daisy's Farm. You want to see more on there. So, I love you guys. Good night.
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No, no. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I will sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.